Oh, right. Sorry. I had started already. I had to go move Trevor off of Kafia's bed. He wanted to be a dick and take her bed. So I kicked him off of it. Good morning, and welcome to Talking Spanish People. My name's Host Eric. I am sometimes called the hostess with the mostest. I see somebody's here, but I don't have it pulled up yet, so just give me a second. This old man is learning how to live stream. I heard about this new technology called YouTube the other day. I was like, I've got to try that with my trying fingers. K.E., you're here first, but you leave first too. You got important things to do, okay, K.E.? You don't know how to fuck around Sue like me. You got important things to do. You got to go to work. You got to make stuff. You got to accomplish things. Unlike me. I have to pet my cat. That's my job. She wants lots of pets this morning. You do a couple meetings. Well, it's not necessarily the case. The first people always know me. But regardless, I have to start a video by saying, hello, I'm Mia. Lucifer's in school right now, but it's a free hour. Oh, games are important, Katie. Aren't you the one who invented chess? I think that was one of your best accomplishments, Katie, when you invented chess. I think it's a great game. Who is this Anon? Oh, I don't know, just some old guy. Obviously, someone's grandpa forgot to take their meds and escaped from the old folks' home. Apparently. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You're such a beauty. You're a beauty poo. And you're a sweetie patootie. You're a beauty poo and a sweetie patootie. Yes. I think I did better with tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac, though. I don't have chores to do, pretty cat, okay? If I had chores to do, it would have said, let's do chores or something. It said, yeah, you're a beauty poo. You're also a sweetie potiti. Like my kitty. She's a beauty poo and a sweetie potiti. Unlike Trouble, who's not a sweetie potiti. I am doing a little Thursdaying. Now, one cat's Trouble, the other one's Sweetheart. Capilla means sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. Oh, yes. Daddy knows. Jackson VR says, are you homeless? No, I'm not homeless. Your balls are blue, but your dick is pinkish gray. Is that what you're trying to get at? OJ's dead? OJ's dead? Really? No, they don't know. Neither my wife nor my daughter knows that I'm gay. Even I don't even know that. So I'm really pleased to have somebody come in and let me know. Your pee is red, huh? O.J. Simpson died of cancer, huh? He probably should have died of the death penalty, but whatever. No more juice. Yeah, the orange juice is expired. I saw a video not that long ago of him, like, partying with some young people in Vegas, even though he was, like, 70 years old. Okay, your poop is green. I wish I had some poop to color, you know, because I need a big poop this morning. I'm kind of waiting for that. Oh, yes, I still see you. Okay, good. Now you've gotten down. The reason she's gotten down is because she wants to push her face against my feet to get my foot smell on her face. This stuff just went up in value. I'm sure it did. But you know, it's like probably a limited ceiling on that because he's famous and infamous, you know. Your pee is gray. Oh, well, good for you. So it is Thursday morning. True that. I don't have anything particular on the agenda for today. But, well, no, there's no sarcasm there, great KE. First poops of the day are the golden poop, as known as. Among the best poops of the whole day is the first poop of the day. It's the one you wait for. You're like, okay, come on, poop. Come out of my butt already. Good morning, Bay 510 Bay. I am not your grandpa, Bensboy20, okay? I don't have any grandchildren, so I cannot be your grandpa. I do have one child, but she doesn't have any children yet. She said she wanted to wait for me to become a real YouTube streamer before she had any children. Okay, sounds like you're a lucky lady. Because, I mean, when you poop in the morning, all of your poop comes out at once. I wish all of my poop came out at once. No, just regular propane for Easter. I used to get MAP gas just because it's hotter, right? But propane's plenty hot for my purposes. I just pull in bar riffs with it, so. Okay, well maybe you can't eat because you eat too many plants. Maybe that's why you poop so well. You don't know what to eat. You eat a bunch of plants and it helps you poop. I don't believe in eating plants, okay? Quick Scythe, good morning. Welcome back. It is wonderful to see you. I'm doing fine. I just woke up this morning. I woke up late today because I had trouble sleeping last night. And what's one of the main reasons why I had trouble sleeping last night? Because it was a few degrees too warm in the house when I went to bed. Oh, yes, there is, KE. Well, there you go, Bent Boy 2.0. Bent Boy 2.0 has a diet of exclusively Rocky Mountain oysters. And that's why he's got such high testosterone levels. Oh, no, KE. You eat plenty of plants. You're this close to being a herbivore. Ian Ford, good morning. And believe me, KE, you don't want to be herbivore. You know why? Herbivores taste better than omnivores or carnivores. And that's why you'd be more likely to be attacked by bears. You only have maybe one normal serving of vegetables a day and 10 of fruit. Evolve Life, Rayleigh R10 says, hi, Grandpa, I'm doing math. I'm doing ad math. I hope I'm making you proud. I am so proud of you. Thank you. Even though I'm not your grandpa, I'm so very, very proud of you. Richard Watkins G. Hello, Richard Watkins G. Bentboy 2.0 says, I drink my mommy's milk. Okay, well, are you doing so right now? If so, please let your mother know you have breastfed for too long. I seem like a wise person, or I seem a wise person. Well, that's because I finally accumulated 1 million wisdom points. I've been waiting to for a long time, and now I've finally done it. And I acquire the title of Wise Man. You heard I was a weed munching bison? No. I'm a carnivorous bison. Okay. I'm the kind of bison that eats meats. Bent boy, you have got to stop breastfeeding. If you're old enough to type into the into the chat, you are too old to be breastfeeding. Let's talk about nuclear war. All right, you want to have one? What is that book? What is that book? These aren't books. These are folders that I have my pictures in. Like this picture of this lady. Lunestro Skyrizzi. Lunestro Skyrizzi is KE's soulmate. Speaking of meat, it's almost grilling season. You know, I don't watch a lot of horror movies. I will say that I want to see. There's a new horror movie called Abigail that's being released. And I like the tagline of it in the commercial. Makes me want to see it in general. The tagline of it is, "They kidnapped the wrong kid." And the reason they kidnapped the wrong kid is because she turns out to be a vampire and she kills them all. Buddy cat, will you stop? Will you stop? Yeah, that's a man. Did I say it was a lady? My bad. That's a man, okay? Obviously. That was Skyrizzi Lunestros is obviously a man. Can you help me on the ridiculous issue? I'm in my early 20s, but I look older than my actual age. People misjudge me and view me as an object of ridicule as one of my biggest insecurities. Really? Well, I mean, I'm 52. People are constantly telling me I look 70. And my wife is 39. People are constantly telling me she's my daughter, treating her as though she's my daughter. I remember going to a restaurant one time and there was a waitress who was my age and kept referring to Rachel as sweetie. Anyway, I would say don't worry about it. I know that's not very helpful, but it's like just this period of time where anybody would care about that'll pass fairly quickly. No, obviously I did not name my daughter Pretty Cat. Okay. Well, certainly Rachel's not aging very fast. I look so wrinkly and old and tired and stuff, and Rachel just looks this ageless. This is what's known as Health Tube 2.0. This helps you to maintain good health for your mind, your lungs, and your body. It's important to maintain good health. I need your advice. What should I do with $40,000? I'm 19 and don't have a father. I mean, $40,000 isn't enough to invest if you got to live off of it at all, you know? So if you are trying to, if like that's the totality of your inheritance or something, you could live off it for a year, or you could try to get a job right away, put that in a savings account or something, which would be the smartest thing to do, and just try to make sure you're living below your means so you have a positive cash flow. Try to add to it. Try to build that up as much as you can before you get older. As far as investment advice, I mean, I just stick with something. I just made it. Oh, so you're looking for investment advice specifically. Well, it's $2,600 a month to is sufficient for you to live off of. Do you pay rent? if you're making good money but living at home, continue doing that as long as possible, and try to save as much money as possible and buy a house. That's what you should do. Okay, well, then you should do what I just said. Save the extra $1,100 a month, and save it until you can buy a house in full. I'd avoid a mortgage if you can. Remember that if you don't pay in cash for a house, the amount that you don't pay for in cash, whatever that amount is, you're going to pay 3 times that amount if you get a bank loan. So, to the extent that you can save up that money and buy a house cash, is a much better idea. If you were so inclined, you could even get a house and get renters, New episodes of One Piece were dubbed, and I gotta work here in an hour, so I'm gonna hop out and watch them before I gotta make money. See you later. Have a good one, Quick Sight. My name is Eric. Host Eric of Talking with Famous People, the internet's only YouTube channel. So you got lucky. You found the internet's only YouTube channel. See ya, Big Jeezy. Is there anybody going to listen to I sing that song so often. That's like, I don't know, I can't even imagine how many times in my life I've sung that song. It's probably the Beatles song that, even though I don't like it most of all Beatles songs or anything, it's probably the Beatles song that I sing to myself the most. You have 229 subs. No, I haven't taken dump this morning, but I want to take a dump this morning. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Money market's paying about 5% right now, so that means you can get like an insured CD and make about 5% off of it, which isn't bad. It's about half what you want it to be. Ideally, you can get something close to 10% return on your investment if you're doing a great job, right? That's assuming you're not doing speculative stuff. Like, I see crypto as speculation. I don't have any money in crypto at all right now, but I've been watching the numbers, like say on ADA. It's the same place it was like November or something. Yeah, well, we got this coffee percolators. It's not that expensive. I think it was like $100. No, yeah, I mean, you can make a lot of money off crypto, Big Jeezy. I know plenty of people who have. Like I told my daughter, put $10,000 into ADA back when it was at 38 cents. She didn't listen to me. She invested a little bit of money. I told her again at 44 cents. Dude, buy a bunch of Cardano. She bought more, but anyway, I'm sure we made some money off that. I bought a little bit. I didn't make any money when I was playing around with Coinbase, but I only invested $1,000. And I ended up like losing a total of $86 in all of my trades. So I stopped playing around with that. Oh, I need to get my coffee. What am I doing? More importantly, perhaps, there's absolutely no reason to be in the garage. I need to be outside walking around while doing this because I'm trying to jostle loose a poop, you know. And where did I leave my coffee? What the deuce? All right, you want to go out this door? Trouble? Let's go out this door. That's fine. Nothing saying we can't go out this door. What the deuce, Bigelow, male gigolo? I'm sure that was a horrible, horrible movie. I never saw it, but I'm very confident it was horrible. I never saw it because even at the time I was very confident that it was horrible. I guess I got to put some cutlets for the squirrels. You may remember this garage from moments ago when we were here. Well, you're definitely playing with fire there. I like the idea, but that's the kind of thing that'll get you convicted of some kind of securities fraud, you know? You better be careful with that. Thanks, Big Jeezy. You're a real swell feller. Alright, I'm getting cutlets for the squirrels. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. This needs to not be here. Why is this here? Not a good place for it. This isn't a good place for this either. But at least it's not on the floor in my way. It's like, I got so much storage in this garage. Why do I put things in dumb places? I've got friends in low places and down, I want them. Yeah, that's right. I'm moving some gasoline. I don't have it in a good place. I'm a super big dumbass. Why do I have this here? Go over here. There. That makes sense, dumbass Eric. Putting things in dumb places. God. Will I never learn? You look like you live on the lake. Well, I'm not judged by my job. Because I don't have a job. You might say everybody's somewhat judged by money. But that's probably true everywhere. Like, I'm afforded more legitimacy because I live in a nice house. It's ridiculous, but it's what it is. R.I.P. O.J. Simpson. R.I.P. So what do you do for a career, man? Are you asking me? I don't think so, Caroline. You know what I do. I chill. I smoke bowls, drink coffee, a live stream, watch some TV. Right now, I'm working on something pretty important, a morning poo. I'm hopeful that I can get it out of my butt without incident, you know? Where do we go when we die? The world's biggest conundrum. Des Moines, Iowa. We go to Des Moines when we die, actually. From there, we depart to further destinations, but we start off by going to Des Moines. You said you were going to work, though. No, I didn't say that. Maybe I said I'm going to work on a poo, right? That's the big thing I'm going to work on this morning is my poo. Trying to poop it out. We're putting together a rental property down the street. So, you know, I've got stuff going on. Like, I would hardly call it work. Yesterday I had to go over there and let the plumbers in because they're fixing the septic before we can rent the place, you know. No lemon melon. I'm not going to work on anyone's mom. I'm 52 years old. I'm 52 years old. I'm retired-ish, you know. Say I'm retired. I'm trying to make money work for me instead of me work for money, you know. We'll see how it all plays out. We'll see how it all plays out. What am I supposed to be doing? Giving cutlets to the woodland friends. What am I doing? All right, here are the cutlets. This is how you open a bag of cutlets. Let's go put some. First, we'll put some cutlets over here. This is one of the things I have to do for work. I have to put cutlets for the woodland friends. I've gotten them accustomed to a steady supply of cutlets, so I feel like now I owe it to them to continue. There's this one squirrel that the woodland friends should really thank. If she comes out and stands on the wall and looks at me plaintively, frequently that causes me to put out more cutlets. There you go, woodland friends. Okay. Next, we'll go put some on the wall. One thing I don't really like is when the turkeys come. They're like peacocks. They leave big poofs and stuff. You can get a better view than that. You don't have to have a shitty view of me putting cutlets. How about this? This will be exciting. Wait. Okay. How about this? That won't work. All right. How about this? Now you're so high, though. Oops. Let's see if you can. Oh, no. You know what? This is impossible. You have to go back to getting the shitty view. Sorry. I can't do that. It's too high up, even for me. There we go. Cutlet put 2.0. Okay. Now that we've put all the cutlets, put the cutlets back. Put these back, because if you leave a bag like this out on, say, the chair in the front walkway, the squirrels will come and tear into it, try to eat all the cutlets at once. That's how much they love them. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these shutters here so I can see the TV. Is Des Moines considered heaven and Detroit hell? No, Detroit I think is just excluded from the celestial plane. It has to be a pretty special city like Des Moines to get to be included. Oh. I didn't go through that door, so I can't go back in that door. It's fine, I got my glasses. I don't need to see inside anyway. Yeah, I heard OJ is dead. Carolyn says, if you sell your mother on the corner, you have the American spirit, the hustling spirit, so you're a winner. He has money, right? All that matters. I don't think that's all that matters. Where are my cigarettes? Chicago Fire. Sounds like a terrible show. Are these they? Yes. These are they. Have I eaten those cutlets? No, those cutlets are just for the woodland friends. They aren't cutlets for people. That's the double standard of America. I mean, you're probably in better shape renting the second half of a duplex than you would be in other conditions, because at least you're right there, you know? Just pick your renters carefully. You don't want to get squatters. There's some squirrel action for you. Everybody loves hot squirrel action. We may get a second squirrel involved. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy today. I'll feel a lot happier once I poop, though. That's, I think, that lady squirrel who always... She's like the least scared of all squirrels. And she'll come out in the morning if I'm not here and I haven't put cutlets. She'll come and like stare at me intently from the wall until I open the garage door. And she runs back up the tree, waits for me to put cutlets out, and then runs right back down. She's wary. Something's got her spooked. Back up the tree she goes. Maybe one of the cats came outside or something. Or it could be a ghost. Now we got a blue jay. I mean, a Stellar's jay. It's called Stellar's jay. It looks like a blue jay, sure. But that's no blue jay. That's a Stellar's jay. Well, I am drinking coffee. And I'm currently, since you reminded me, I'm jostling up and down. So now we got what I call double friend action. Friend on, oh, no, one of the friends left. We had the blue jay and the squirrel right next to each other for a moment. There, you can see them both. We have two woodland friends eating together in peaceful harmony. Because they love one another. Because they love being woodland friends. This is the nice lady squirrel. Hi there, Will Penton. My name's Squirrel. I'm a squirrel. I'm live streaming, eating cutlets. What's going on? I don't know, I'm just a squirrel. I never ate any blue jays before. I just eat sunflower seeds. I love them so much. Mmm, they're good. Look at me eat them. I'm eating away. I appreciate you live streaming with me today, Squirrel. You're welcome, Eric. It's the least I could do for all the cutlets you give me. That's true. I do give you a lot of cutlets. So this is actually my first time live streaming. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta go. Hey, you can't just leave in the middle of a stream like that. What are you doing? Okay, well, I've got some good news. Maybe I've got another streamer right over here. Wait, has she? Wait, I'm back. Go ahead. Put the camera on me again. I'm ready to continue streaming. All right, Squirrel. So, is there anybody here who has any questions for a squirrel? Because I am... I'm eating cutlets. You know what? There is classism. Let me tell you that here, Lamb. I am a privileged squirrel. I have a large supply of cutlets. I have this wonderful wall to stand on. These trees. Some squirrels, they have to scrounge around for horrible nuts on the ground. But I get cutlets. I'm a very privileged squirrel. I'm a lady squirrel, okay? I'm a lady squirrel because I got no nuts. I got no balls. I mean, testicles. I'll lift up my tail and you can see here in a little bit. Next time I run away, look real quick. Check under my tail. You're going to see I have no balls. Hey, I am entitled to these cutlets, okay? I'm not saying I have a right to them. I'm saying it's an entitlement that I've earned by the happenstance occasion of living at Eric's house. I do mind, here, Lamb. You cannot steal any of my cutlets. You get away from my cutlets. These are what I'm here for. You just think I'm here to stream. No. I'm really here for the cutlets. I'm just streaming as a favor to Eric. And I do appreciate that, Squirrel. Thank you. Yeah. Well, of course, I had 40 viewers when I was talking. As soon as Eric started talking, it went all the way down to 29 because he's not an adorable little squirrel. That's true. I'm not an adorable little squirrel. I do appreciate you doing the heavy lifting here on camera. Hey, Cameron, how you doing? I was just thinking about you this morning because I was thinking about the concert we're going to. We booked all the hotel rooms and everything. So we just gotta you know, get ready for it. It's coming up. You know, I always try to didn't come out this door. No, I'm not gonna shoot it. Obviously, I like that squirrel. It's my favorite squirrel. I like all the squirrels though. I'm not gonna shoot them. Yeah, it's not that uncommon for me. Big easy these days. I used to be very stagnant as a channel, but in more recent days, things have been popping around here. You know, I'm getting a lot of new subs. It's pretty exciting, actually. I've been like YouTubing for 10 years and live streaming for the entire duration of since I've had live streaming. So, and it has been, you know, without any progress really. So I'm excited by this, the changing dynamics and stuff. And I like to give people nice views of scenery sometimes. You know, it's pleasant, some pleasant scenery. Everybody enjoys pleasantness. I've never heard anybody say, I want you to be more unpleasant, Eric. Good morning, Lou. Thanks, Lou. I do have a favorite one because she's the one who, like, sometimes even when I go out and put out cutlets, she'll almost like walk up to me, then put him up before she goes up the tree. Oh yeah, this is what I do, Big Easy. I've been doing it for a long ass time, and it's like how I spend my time. Even when I was working, I did a lot of YouTubing. It's a very pleasant morning, so I figure I might as well spend a little time walking around outside. The bugs will come out. I know they're on their way. We don't get a lot of mosquitoes here, but we do get a lot of what you might call face flies. We have a lot of little trees coming up on the side of this hill. We cut down one of these little grand firs for Christmas this year, actually, and put it inside the house. We got a whole hill full of them, you know. It's like nothing but grand firs, cedars, and a couple of pine trees coming up. Yeah, we've seen some bears up here. We have. The age of Aquarius in operation, this Saturn's move here will mostly help us all transform towards technology and usher in a digital era that we read mostly in science fiction. Ooh. We have not seen any snakes since we've been up here. However, we do get little tiny scorpions. We've had a lot of those. It's certain time of the year, like the summer, I guess, they come inside the house sometimes even. I don't know how they get inside the house. I don't know if the cats bring them in or what, but one time in the garage, Capia spotted a scorpion, and she was... Hi, Albert Grossman. Good morning to you. Good morning and welcome to Talking with Famous People. I hope you enjoy your time here. You know what I enjoy a lot? I enjoy walking into this Clean kitchen. Woo woo. Me and Rachel cleaned the hell out of this kitchen yesterday. I mopped the floors. Vacuum swept, then mopped. I need to put new paper towels on. There's Capio at the water trough. Anyway, she saw a scorpion one time in the garage. And she, did all this signaling to me. See how clean it is? Wow. Good job, Eric. Yeah, I'm going to try to take a dump now, actually. Well, thanks, Big Easy. I appreciate your kind words. Let's see if I can replace the paper towels. Do you not like that water or what? Do we need to clean out your thing again? You want this kind of water? Here. There, you can drink that if you want. Alright, now, we'll take this up. And then we'll get a new paper towel. And then I have to take the trash out. Then maybe after I'm done taking the trash out, maybe this poop will have fully dropped. It's like in the process of dropping right now. It's dropping a hot new jam for summer 2024. Who here enjoys hot new summer jams? I do. I should have titled this video, or maybe next time I'll do this. What's your jam right now? What song are you listening to right now, you know? I don't really have a song I'm listening to right now. Meow what? What are you meowing about? She's like, the counter's all clean. What's going on? I want to get my kitty smell all over it. What are you doing, Capio? What do you want, my darling? Meow. Meow what? You want new water? Right here. Meow. You want new water? Come here. Right there. I put new water in the cat thing. Alright. Now, what was I about to do? I was about to do something very, very, very important. Anyway, I never finished the story about the cat seeing the scorpion. She circled around it, made sure that I knew there was something there, really drew my attention to it, meowed at me, pointed at it, basically. It was weird. She's such a good kitty. One time she brought me a dead rabbit. She'd killed a young rabbit. This is back in LA. She brought it right into me. Said, here's a dead rabbit. I don't really play video games on stream. My whole concept here is this, and it continues to be this, and will always continue to be this. I do what I feel like doing. Sometimes I do play video games on stream, but normally I don't. Oh yeah, take out the trash is what I was supposed to do. But, no, thank you, Caroline. I need my car. I look like a retired officer? Oh, no, I am not retired LEO. Okay. I've never been a cop. I don't have anything against cops, you know. I used to be kind of anti-cop, but since the unfortunately named BLM movement, I think cops have gotten a little less ridiculous. Why, Gabe, Mr. Itch. No, Putty Cat, I don't. Will you stop, please? Chocolate Bloom says, I have a cat and I never let her on the countertop. Well, you treat your cat differently than I treat my cat. The cats like to eat and drink up high. So that's why we put things up high. Yeah, Mr. Itch, I do remember you. I remember you and your ways, your itchy ways. Should I like build a fence? How do I prevent what? I just don't like the name of it. I don't like that it was made into a race thing. Police brutality, police excessive force, violence, killing people with inadequate justification. That's the problem, right? Nothing to do with race. Sure, there are racial disparities, which are legitimate things to point out, but to the extent that we make it about race, then the problem is racism, not murder, which it should be, right? Right. I don't like how he opened his door. I had to shoot him. Yeah, it's horrible, right? I mean, there are racial disparities, but race isn't real fundamentally. Race is bullshit. There's no way to talk about race, include race in a discussion or anything, or legitimize uh, race. It's not divisive and bullshit. There's no actual distinction between people of different races. It's completely arbitrary. We don't want to. We don't want to play into divisive, arbitrary bullshit. I'm from California. I'm from Mariposa County, California. No, I know here, Lamb. Believe me. The thing is, I was ranting about police violence for a long time before anybody, before anybody freaked out and BLM happened and all that stuff, right? I was at the forefront of anti police militarization and violence before it was cool, okay? But it's not really like that anymore. Cops are being held accountable, you get guilty verdicts, etc. Cops are having to be a lot more professional. Like that cop shooting that kid and wherever, I think he's gonna be found guilty. Of course, the fucking police union puts out one of those horrible statements like, "Oh, people are groupists in all kinds of different ways. People are stupid in all different kinds of ways, right? People are ageist, racist, sexist, whatever you want to say, ist. But we don't want to pay attention to any of those specific things. Think of it like this: there's a murderer, right, Putty Cat, who murders somebody in your family, and he says it's because that family member was wearing the wrong hat. We don't want to discuss whether or not your family member was wearing the wrong hat, right? The point is not that no, your family member wasn't wearing the wrong hat, or that yes, your family member was, or that your family member should have been wearing a different hat, or anything like that, right? If we're discussing the hat, we've allowed the murderer to frame walk us into his discussion area, right? We don't want to do that. We don't want to play into their hands by talking about the hat. That's not relevant. What's relevant is that this person murdered somebody. Thank you, Big Easy. I appreciate your giving me wins. I appreciate it a lot. Well, I don't doubt that the legal system is full of irrelevant stuff, but I'm not sure that everything you deem as irrelevant is actually irrelevant. Those rules and guidelines are what allow us to avoid murderers talking about the hat in a court case, you know? Thanks, Big Easy. Is that that's the name for New Orleans, right? The Big Easy? Is that the city is the Big Easy? I believe it's New Orleans, right? So, look, I'm not saying there's plenty of things that there's plenty of injustices that don't continue to persist, and they shouldn't. You know, obviously, injustice is bad, definitionally. Janaki Samant, I am doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Are you doing well also? I came in here to pull a couple more bowls. I'm still trying to get this poop to come all the way down so I can just poop it right out. Can you ride a bike with no handlebars? Probably not. I mean, I can ride a bike without holding on to the handlebars. I can ride a bike no-handed, but a bicycle without any handlebars at all, I don't think it would be balanced adequately to ride. I would guess. But it's a good, interesting question. I've never considered if I can ride a bike with no handlebars or not. Probably not. Yeah, well, one of the biggest problems here, Lamb, is, and this is really the most singularly significant problem in the legal system, is the ability to plea bargain. Then you get a situation where defense attorneys and prosecutors are incentivized to come together and work together to come up for a deal. That's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be adversaries in this process. Hero Lamb says, no, a bike is not rideable without handlebars. The handlebars turn the bike, they're attached to that part, so it wouldn't work. Well, what if you ride it straight in a straight line? Being a DUI is possible? Well, you get 2 DUIs are in for bad time. I never got 1 DUI even when I was drinking, amazingly enough. I mean, I think it's Arizona's prerogative to do what they want. Never blow for a DUI. When I was in court recently, I had to go wait to go and watch this guy with multiple DUIs basically be told if he drives again, he's going immediately to prison. Wow. Innocent biscuits. So sorry, I meant to say hi. You did say hi. Oh, you said ho first. Well, that's fine. You know, you're just innocent biscuits. I like your name a lot. Innocent biscuits is a fantastic name, I gotta say. And we should remember, of course, that innocent biscuits are the only kind of biscuits that are allowed to ride on a unicorn. because they're virgins. Only virgins can ride on a unicorn. Which is why, unfortunately, the unicorns will not let me ride them. So anyway, I'm gonna go poo now. I got a DUI on prescribed meds. I beat it in court. Good job, Richard Cockburn. Yeah, probably almost all the DUI guys are alcoholics. That's good work. This is what I hoped my butt would accomplish this morning. Well, you know, Mid-Atlantic Expanse, I get that you don't want to listen to that, but I didn't boost. I wasn't quick enough to push mute on the thing here. All right, Big Easy, see you later. I understand that in general, the times of when I'm streaming, when I'm pooping, is probably not the kind of time when I'm going to retain the most viewers, right? People are going to say, what is going on here? I don't want to listen to this. But, you know, I just find that I want to continue talking while I'm pooping. So, well, that's just all there is to it. Catherine Cavanier, nobody's saying pooping's not gross, okay? Pooping is gross. But you know what else is gross? Hiding away the truth about things. Putting you out there, pretending I'm just going in to freshen up in the bathroom, misleading you. I wouldn't want to do that. I want you to... Rachel likes to hang out with me when I'm taking a dump. No, this is not reciprocated. Yeah, quit hiding your dumps, all right? Oh, I will wash my hands. Don't you worry, Mid-Atlantic Expanse. But I will tell you this. I'm not going to wash them here in the bathroom. I'm going to wash them in the kitchen. Why? Because I prefer to wash my hands in the kitchen. I don't know why. There's no good reason. Now I'm going to pee. Quit hiding proof. You're not my supervisor. I like your name a lot too. Innocent Biscuits and You're Not My Supervisor. You got a couple of great names. Amanda Williams wants to know, what is this? This is the internet's only YouTube channel, Talking with Famous People. Since it's the internet's only YouTube channel, it's necessarily both the internet's best and the internet's worst YouTube channel. Yes, I will touch as many things as I can on the way to the kitchen. All right, I pulled up my bone huggers. I pulled up my jeans. We're ready to go and get our hands clean. That's a little poem for you. Someone's asking, are you a YouTube streamer? Yeah, I am actually a YouTube streamer. Pink eye is in someone's future. Oh no, I don't need to. I'll tell you why you're not my supervisor. So I've got history's most kick-ass toilet. We've lived here for over a year now, a year and a couple of months. You know how many times I've had to even plunge these toilets? Well, 0 times, not 1 time. That's how good these toilets are. That toilet will flush a baby bear. I've had to do it before. One time a bunch of baby bears came in the house. I had no choice but to flush them all down the toilet. I guess they're called a bear cub. Not a baby bear. Use the right word, Eric. That's this. That's what's making that noise. Okay, now, if you're familiar with the channel, you know that we periodically have to watch this cat eat. All right, go ahead. You can eat now. Go ahead. Oh, thanks. Great. Now you don't want to eat. Now what do you want to do? You want to go outside? What do you say? In or out, Mr. Cat? What is your name? My name is Host Eric. I don't take a dump in the woods. Bruh, Vsauce, what happened to you? Vsauce. I don't know what that is. Cat says squiggles. Alright, I guess the cat is not eating anything. What are you doing, kitty? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want to go out or do you want to stay here? My name is Vanilla. Oh, Vsauce is another YouTuber that I look like. Never heard of him. But you know, I don't really consume a lot of YouTube. Instead, I just live stream all the time. Let's take the trash out. I'm really glad that I pooped. I feel light and free, like a little butterfly. Which country are you? USA. That's interesting what you're doing there. Do you have all these accounts, these various names, rather than cutting and pasting English text? There, I took the trash out. Good job, Eric. Now, let's put a new trash bag in. It is not my birthday. Hello, right money and. Okay, so new trash bag, right? Let's get a new trash bag from this cabinet here. And then we'll go like this. Like this, I said. There. Put that in the trash can. There. I'm done. Good job, Eric. You should win a prize. Now that I've earned a prize, I think I will have a prize called Miniature Muffins. Miniature Muffins. Cause I'm gonna make a prize out of your miniature muffins. I'm gonna have 2 miniature muffins. Pow, pow. You might be like, if you're going to have two at a time, why not just get Magister muffins? Because they're more than two in one Magister muffin. I'm 6'5". But I might be still growing. I'm not sure when you stop growing. It might be, I could have a growth spurt still. I remember I used to occasionally get those growth spurts. I'm not sure I'm done getting them. When do you stop having growth spurts? Who's Greg House? I hope Greg House lives in a gray house so people can say, that's Greg House's gray house's right porch. Greg House's gray house's porch. I do not think in pictures, I think in words. I feel an emotion with my heart. Hi, regular Sean. How you doing? You're different than Sean L. You're regular Sean. Okay. Now, why is it an earthquake? No, I'm bouncing my knee up and down. As the Chinese say, you're gonna shake your money loose. You're Super Sean? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Super Sean. What's your superpower? Being a Sean? Does being a Sean come with certain superpowers automatically? And if it's spelled SHAWN, do you still get the powers of being a Sean? Or is that cheating? I see everything in mathematical equations constantly. Wow, how very savant of you. All right, here we go. If you're waiting, if you're playing the pull the bowl when Eric does game at home, now's your time to pull the bowl. Okay, I think that'd be a good game for people to play because it would be a good drinking game, right? But you get way too drunk, obviously. You had to take a drink every time Eric pulled the bowl. Dogs understand where you point. That's impressive. One of my superpowers is the ability to make people call me grandpa. Well, I mean, I'm in the Fun Friends gang. If P then Q, if Q then kiss my biscuits. Working is a waste of nice weather. But you might say, Lou, that me sitting here and chatting with people is also a waste of nice weather. Or you could think of it as a good use of nice inside time. Night hearing, right. You got the power of night hearing. That was called Alice, Luminix. Alice. Okay. No, I didn't iron my shirt. Does it look wrinkled? I put on a different shirt today, though. I took off that brown shirt, put on this shirt. I didn't like how that brown shirt had such a saggy collar. It made me feel like I was trying to show off my cleavage. But I'm really a very modest girl, except during spring break, you know. During spring break, unavoidably, it's just like spring break. But the rest of the time, did I like this TV show, Alice? I remember watching it some as a kid. It was on a long time ago, you know. I tell you what, I didn't like. I didn't like the the fact that I didn't sleep very well last night. I didn't fall asleep right away at all. I tossed and turned for hours, and then I finally fell asleep. Slept pretty well, but I'm gonna need another nap. I can tell. I'm gonna need a nap for napping time to help me sleep and help me rhyme. To come up with napping ways under covers all the napping days. I definitely need to nap because I don't feel like I've recuperated all of my sleep yet. I really don't. I wish I would stop bouncing my knee. Stop that, Eric. Stop bouncing your knee because it makes the camera jiggle. Nobody wants a jiggly camera. Well, JC, it is what it is. Stop bouncing my boobs. Do you think I'm being too flirty right now? Eh, like that. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Step right in, it's around the back. Just a half a mile from the railroad track. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant, except in Alice. Do you like tomato juice? No, I don't. I used to like Bloody Mary sometimes, though. But obviously, I don't like tomato juice enough to say that I like tomato juice because I never drink it now that I don't drink alcohol. It's only good for, you know, morning liquor. Tomato juice exists for only one purpose: morning liquor. And I just, frankly, at this point, I'd say I've outgrown morning liquor. And every other kind of liquor, but you know. Did I like to eat at Howard Johnson's? I don't remember really ever eating at Howard Johnson's. I probably did at some point. But nowadays, I have the excitement of, instead of eating at Howard Johnson's, I get to watch squirrels eat. And that's pretty exciting. And what's best of all, you get to watch squirrels eat too. little, I call it a faux hawk. Where is it? There it is. I don't know why I had so much trouble finding it in the camera. But that little bird, I don't know what kind of bird this is. It's like a pretend hawk. That's as close up as you can get. Does anybody know what kind of bird that is? No, it's not a canary. It's kind of tan chested. It's got a dark head. Look at it from a little more of a distance. Then you can see the side of it more. Stop pushing it away, Blue Jay. Blue Jay's just being a dick for no good reason. Just let that little bird be. No, I'm a Blue Jay. I gotta make you move over because I'm such a dick. Oh, now the squirrel decided to be a dick. Well, you know, I'm not here to police the animals. As you see, we've got quite a bit of wildlife action going on here. There's a third squirrel over here. A third squirrel? You mean our theory of the case has been wrong all along? There was always a third squirrel in the mix? Wow. There's that little bird again. Now it's over there. It's been forced into the corner by the other mean woodland friends, who are not being very good members of the Fun Friends gang, frankly. But I don't know. If anybody knows what kind of bird that is, do chime. Oh, it's a Bewick's wren, says Sean L. A Bewick's wren. Anyway, we don't see those birds that often. Probably because the blue jays chase them away. Or the squirrels. As you saw, they both were doing that. Ever thought of doing some live hangouts and invite some people on streams like I on a podcast? I have a lot of that in the channel history. In fact, there was once a whole channel called TWFP Raw. There still is TWFP Raw too. It's not active, but it's all stuff like that. And Lou says she thinks it's a white crowned sparrow, but it doesn't really have a white crown. It looks like a little hawk, but it's not a hawk, you know? It's got kind of a hawk face. I mean, it's just not what I do with Atlantic Expanse. I do this. It may not be exactly what people want, but it's what I do. It's a lot more stressful to hang out with people, have other voices in the audio space besides me and Rachel. It's a very different experience for me, you know. The reason I like to do this all the time is because it's very comfortable and relaxed and easy for me. I don't have to do anything except just live my life and narrate what I'm doing. That's an exciting one. We got a bird coming in from the top. Air Force defeating the Army, driving the squirrel away. Oh, now the Army comes and says, but you landed. Now you're in trouble. I'm going to make you go away. Oh, I can't push you. I'll push you when I get back inside. Sean agrees with Lou. Okay, well, I'll push that link when I get back inside and see what it looks like. But by far our most common visitors are the Stellars, jays, and squirrels. We've got over on the rocks over there, I see currently 4 squirrels eating and a blue jay. So, we get some pretty good customers here for the cutlets. Makes me happy to know that, like when it's cold and rainy and snowy or whatever, that the squirrels probably have a collection of cutlets in their hole or something to eat while it's cold. I'm assuming the blue jays don't take cutlets back to their nest, but who knows? Maybe they do. I can bounce my knee up and down out here without shaking the camera. That's nice. So, if you're just arriving, you might be saying, are we just watching a squirrel or what? Well, we're not just watching a squirrel. We're watching a squirrel alongside this wonderful commentary. Sean L says, we currently have a cougar in the park. I'm just visualizing this cougar snatching that squirrel off the wall right now. You never see dead squirrels. Squirrels work as a team to prevent predators from getting them. One of them will go chitter, chitter, chatter, and then they'll all go running away. I'm succeeding just fine right now by myself. And I did what I wanted to do when I wasn't succeeding. I'm going to continue to do what I want to do when it is succeeding. And I'm not going to be very motivated by doing anything else. So, I mean, one thing is, I'm quite lazy. I like live stream. Once I started live streaming from the phone, then I was just like, well, this is a good way to do it. I can move around and smoke outside, I like it better than live streaming from the laptop I used to. And I get that you could do that with Google Meet, but I don't know how to do that vertically. The verticality is the key thing here. The crows don't seem to come get cutlets around here. I don't know why not. I'm in California. I'm, according to Sean Al, hanging out with Sarah Jessica Parker, but I'm actually not. I'm just hanging out with you guys, and my wife's asleep. What do you use to live stream? It's always been like this, just, I mean, I used to have some live streams with other people and stuff like that. I used to try a bunch of stuff, right? I've tried everything you could imaginably try on YouTube in the 10 years that I've been doing it. But what do I use to live stream? I misread that. My bad. I just use my phone. I just use my phone and that's it. And this tripod. Just my phone. It's a Samsung flip phone. I got it because I thought, like, hey, I really like this idea of folding it. It's a folding phone. And let's try. I wanted to change my default uploads, actually. I should do that right now. Where is that? Under settings? Yeah, upload defaults. I'm going to just change this stuff to live stream. Podcast. I don't know. Hashtag host Eric. Host Eric. I'm just gonna get rid of all this typing shit. Join the channel to get access to extra emojis. This is the only thing you're gonna get. I guess I'll take out my phone number now too. Things are getting a little popping around here. Probably better I don't have it right there, quite as obvious. There. Now I've changed my upload defaults. Uh-oh, I'm in big trouble. Craig Fulgram, the correct term is squozing. Correct term is squozing. The juice has been squozing. So you incorrectly conjugated the verb to squeeze. It's squeeze, squoze, squozing. It's not really that. Have I ever been to Amsterdam? No, I never have. I was talking about sleeping with an older woman that says it was like making love to a wild animal, but not a cougar like you might think. It was like a swarm of bees. A swarm of bees that found something wrong with every hotel room. Yeah, did I fail to answer your question? Oh, wait, Mrs. Bong answered it. That's from The Office. Gecko personality disorder. So does that mean you have personality disorder where you think you're a gecko? Or are you a gecko with a personality disorder? Or how does this work? Inquiring Erics want to know. No, Mr. Kartoffel. YouTube's a little fussy. They want me to be as family friendly as possible. So I'm trying to be a little more family friendly. I'm trying to cooperate with what YouTube wants more so that they'll like me better. I will after I'm done pulling this bong rip. Los Angeles, California. Jeez. Well, we all have anxiety about our health sometimes. But if you're young and you've got a lot of health anxiety, like, oh my God, what if I have meow? What if I have meow? You're just being a hypochondriac. You need to chill out. Realize, well, maybe you do. Maybe you do. Um, maybe you are gonna get cancer and die. But worrying about it's not gonna help. So just let it go. It's a little dirty. Okay. It's a little bit dirty. I'm not proud to show you the barn. I'd be prouder to show you the kitchen because we cleaned the kitchen yesterday. But the bong, not so much. You got cardiac anxiety? Sounds like what you need to do is go skydiving. That should clear up your cardiac anxiety. Why are you worried about your heart? You're young. Look at me. I'm fine. I'm old. I've lived horribly. So, yeah. Just check WebMD to get some confirmation bias that you do indeed have foot cancer from that freckle on your nose. This? Did you see this? Well, that could be anything. That could be anything, Mr. Gartovel. That could be an eye patch. What a horrible title. The Anxious Generation and the Epidemic of Childhood Mental Illness Fundraiser Commonwealth Club World Affairs. What? Mr. Gartovel just got new laces for his weightlifting shoes. I didn't know there were special shoes for weightlifting. They have like steel toes, so if you drop your weights on your foot, you're okay. I have heart palpitations when I think about the heart. My heart is organically healthy. I've had many examinations, but the connection between the brain and the heart is very strong. Well, what you need to do is stop making those connections by not thinking about it all the time. How do you do that? You don't not think about something, you think about something else. You think about, instead of how your heart's unhealthy, think about how amazingly beautiful your knees are. How much time do you spend admiring the beauty of your own knees, Dorday? Well, didn't we all, Dorday? Didn't we all? Okay. Yes, we all smoked plenty. We've all spent our years smoking all kinds of things. And that's okay, That is okay. Just remember that. Okay. That sounds better. Hi, Agent Smith. We're all going to die. Not any one of us is gonna live forever. So you might as well forget about your troubles and play. Oh, sure, you could worry about your heart. You could worry about whether you are making good art. But if you're like me, then you'll live to 53, even though you probably shouldn't have survived this long life. I think you'll discover that you'll be fine. I don't know. Something like that. Something like that. El Nino, my ass. You call those storms? Where is the rain? Those drizzles don't count, I drizzle more when I pee in the sink, which is just the right height to catch all of the indesired splatters. And when I'm done, I'll go outside and climb a ladder. I will go up there and take me a bucket and pour water inside. And I'll say, hey, Mr. Cloud, drop it from the bottom. Hey, Mr. Cloud, won't you drop it from the bottom? Hey, Mr. Cloud, drop it from the bottom on me. Oh, well, you're a little taller than me, Dirty Vlasic. I'm a little under 6'5" at this point in my life. You know, I'm a little smaller than I once was. Bye, Gaslight Christensen. Gaslight Christensen's pretty funny, I gotta say. What do I want to play? I don't know. I'm going to the loaf, up mountain, going to the loaf, far from the city below. Going to the loaf, up mountain, going to the loaf, driving those windy roads, mountain sunshine on the tree. The app crashed. The app's been crashing lately. Like, I don't know. At this point, it took an hour and 45 minutes before it crashed the first time today. Alright, let me pull up a song that I have to look at to play. Oh, maybe I'll play it. I have it right here. Maybe I'll play one of these songs. But I don't want to look at this paper. It's too late. Okay, let me pull up this thing over here. What I want to play is Enemy Ground. A song that was correctly renamed by Hero Lamb. I appreciate that, Hero Lamb. All right. There. Now I can play this song. Bring this over here too. Okay, so I want it. It was 100,000 million years ago. Time ran slow. Nobody yet to show. Place the slabs below. Let them go. They will start to grow. More years ensue and tears gnashing through. A whole slabs coming to view. Unchangingly true. Eternally new. Blowing whistle puppies in charge today. Options at large show other ways, other ways. Take a chance now, just want to check, but don't get caught standing on deck. The slope presents a fork, it's not easy stopping short, too far along to turn around. To turn around, perhaps the better course was headed ever north. Now there's a fitter force, enemy ground, enemy ground. Well, I'm just gonna play it once through. See you later, Agent Smith. Don't forget to rock and roll. So, let's see what Crunchyroll has to offer today and find out what cartoons we're going to be watching in a little bit. We're going to be wrapping this up fairly soon. Do you know your background with European countries? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I know some things about Europe, sure. I know some European history and such. I was a former debate coach, after all. So, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'll probably take a nap here pretty soon. And I'll probably watch a cartoon beforehand. Let me just look at the Crunchyroll schedule first. See what's come out, if anything. Okay, How to Love Your Elf Bride. Supposed to be something coming out at 10 a.m., but it doesn't say what it is yet. What was came out last week? 10. A Condition Called Love. Windbreaker comes out at 10:30. That's good. That's a good one. Did I ever watch City Island? No, I don't think I did. I don't think so. Allow me to quote what my daughter once told me. Hooray, hooray, all those wrong notes you played made it really original. Yeah. Charlie Art Stuff, hello. Welcome. Is my name Jim Berger? No. My name is not Jim Berger. Okay, so I'm going to go now. Thanks for being here, everybody. And have a great morning. I'll see you later, I'm sure.